Miami ain't the same no more. You know who I blame? I blame y'all. I blame the tourists. Now, first off, I had a great weekend in Miami this weekend. I went down there for some pre-wedding festivities for a former roommate of mine, Spencer Kent. It was just beautiful, man. Like, you know, seeing two people come together as one is something that I was not invited to. I was not invited to the wedding, but I was invited to the pregame festivities. So we went out on Friday, had a good time. Well, actually, I should say my cousin John and I went out on Friday night. As soon as we got to Miami, we went to the mall first. We go to the mall, you know, we do a little bit of shopping. I end up buying a pair of Jordan 1s. I don't know why I bought them joints other than them joints was slick, but I did not have any room in my bag, man. I'm one of those packers where my shit don't be fitting. You feel me? Like when you go to a cheapo airlines like Frontier or Spirit and they make you measure your bag, my shit don't be fitting. But I know how to finesse this shit. I normally get away with it. You know, so on the flight down, they tried to get me, tried to jam me up. But I ended up getting my bag on, no bag fee. So it was not a great decision of me or for me to buy additional shit. But I saw a pair of Jordan 1s that I really wanted. Icy blue soles. You know, you're probably seeing them on the screen right now. Joints icy, right? Yeah. And it is what it is. So, did a little bit of shopping. And we went out, hit Wentwood, got a little bit lit, had some of that Terramana, the Rock's Tequila. Shout out to the Rock, the final boss. You know, and had a good time in Wynwood, but I'm the type of dude, I start getting lit and I start throwing money around, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm Jake Paul or somebody, you feel me? Like throwing all type of bread around, buying shit that I don't need, paid $100 for a hookah, you know? Same hookah in Baltimore, $50, but you ain't in Baltimore. Hookah more expensive in Miami, everything more expensive in Miami. That's why it ain't what it used to be. But it's still a good ass time, right? You know, so I went out, got super lit on Friday, hungover, woke up in the morning, and guess what? I broke my goddamn headphones. Not these that you see on my head right now. You know, long story short, fell asleep drunk, eating fruit. And it looked like I fucked the fruit, you know, because it was fruit all over the bed. You know what I'm saying? Fruit stains. And you know, these hotels, they got white sheets, you know, white upholstery and shit like that. So I messed the sheets up, but even worse, because I don't give a damn about them sheets. Broke my damn headphones, broke my Beats. You know, so I had to re-up and cop another pair. So luckily, Amazon came in clutch. Did a next day delivery. I got the Beats 4, Beats Solo 4. Before I had the Solo 3. I cannot tell the damn difference. They're both pretty mid audio quality wise, but you know, I just like the way these joints look. You know, they set a fit off right, you know what I'm saying? You got the all black on, you know, like I'm doing right now. I like how the Beats look. But anyway, back to the wedding. So even though I was hungover on Saturday morning, it was still more shit for us to do. You know, there was a pre-party thrown at a clubhouse that Spencer and Olivia lived at. So Spencer is the groom, Olivia is the bride. And, you know, they rented out the clubhouse, 2 floors, great amenities, beautiful facility, wonderful pool. Like, it was an amazing time. There was liquor everywhere, you know, and I was drinking. I was pretty goddamn lit, you know, and they white folks, man, so it wasn't no Hennessy on deck or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Like, white people don't drink that shit. You know, so it wasn't any Hennessy there. Wasn't any Don Julio Reposado or Casamigos or the shit, you know, me and my people used to drinking. But it was hella vodka. And we had some more tequila that we brought in. So, you know, mixed up some margaritas and had a good time just chatting everybody up. And, you know, this was going to be the last time I would see everybody because they were going to the wedding on Sunday. And your boy wasn't invited to the wedding. But just as we were about to make our way out of the building, Spencer comes over to me. And he says, AD, do you want to come to the wedding tomorrow? And I'm thinking to myself, you motherfucker, you could have been invited me to the damn wedding. You know, but obviously you never know with weddings. Sometimes people drop out that are supposed to come, that can't make it. And, you know, nobody owes you an invite to their damn wedding. At the end of the day, people invite who they want to invite. And oftentimes, there's only so many people you can invite because these things are fucking expensive, bruh. You know, so I wasn't really feeling any type of way that I wasn't invited to the wedding initially. But I was like, bro, I don't have shit to wear, man. Like, I came down here expecting not to go to a damn wedding, to go to pre-game type festivities and shit like that. I ain't got nothing. I said, bro, I got a fucking polo and a pair of Air Force Ones. He said, just wear those, man. Come as you are. So, that's what the fuck I did. Next day, I went to the wedding. But before that, went to see my nephew play some basketball and played a little bit of ball, 4-on-4. As soon as I pulled up, I saw my cousin, you know, arguing with some dude about a call. Shout out to T. You know what I mean? Guess he thought the ball was out of bounds or some shit, or dude hacked him or whatever. But saw T, got to see T's son Tyson, who's my nephew. You know, kid is getting really good at hooping, man. Nice little handle, nice jumper, can get to the basket. You know, only 15 years old, 16 years old now. He gonna be a problem when he get 18, 19. I feel like he gonna be playing college ball. But anyway, called an Uber to get back to the hotel because we were going to catch the shuttle to the wedding. I'm talking about John and I after we finished hooping. Shuttle took hella long to come, and we ended up, well, not the shuttle, Uber took hella long to come, and we ended up missing the goddamn shuttle. So a couple people on the shuttle called John, said, hey, you guys aren't here yet. Should we wait? And John said, you know, don't wait up for us. We don't want to hold anybody up. And at that point in time, we just knew we were going to be late. So we called an Uber out to the wedding. It was like an hour away from our hotel. And I think it was like $75, $80. John paid for that shit. So John knows how much it costs, you know. But anyway, we make it out to the wedding. And the venue is gorgeous. Outdoor type vibes. It was called Secret Garden Miami. So if you ever in Miami, you're looking to get married in that area, you can do a lot worse than a Secret Garden Miami. I mean, there's water there. We had, well, I should say, the bride and groom had an open bar. You know, I'm always looking for that open bar. You know, so open bar there. Good people, good vibes. And like I said, just beautiful aesthetics all the way around. You know, it's definitely going to be something I remember for a long time. And, you know, I remember being asked to take pictures for the groom and for his groomsmen. Felt good to be able to do that. I was a dude who 24 hours earlier wasn't invited to the wedding. But I ended up crashing that joint. You know, so I guess I could say I'm a wedding crasher now, man. Your boy AD is a wedding crasher. I'm not Luke Wilson or Owen Wilson or whoever the fuck was in that. Was it Will Ferrell? I'm not any of those dudes. Seth Rogen. You know all these white people look alike to me. But anyway, ended up crashing the wedding. Although I was invited last second. And I had an amazing time. And the bride and groom had a great day from all accounts, from everything I could see. They said I do. They're married now. So congratulations, Spencer and Olivia. Wish you guys many, many years of happiness, joy, and just a great life together. And I think you guys, from what I can tell, have a amazing foundation, great families that love both of you. And, I love you. Love you guys, man. Thank you for allowing me to share your special day. It was the whitest wedding I've ever been to. Now, if there's a color whiter than mayonnaise, and that's what the Kent wedding was. But good white people, man. Good people, period, man, regardless of race. I've known Spencer for a long time. Former roommate of mine, went to high school with my cousin John. And I've always liked Spencer. He's a good dude, man. He's always been a good dude. Just over the last several years, I can see that he's grown a lot, man. He's matured a lot, and he's an even better person than I knew back then, and I enjoyed that shit, man. And, at the wedding reception, the drinks were still flowing, and it was food. Man, the food. I felt like I was at Fogo the Child. They were coming around with all type of meats, man. I mean, it was all types of meat in my mouth, man. Pause. Meat everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I sampled a lot of that shit. Some of it was steak, chicken, lamb. I mean, some of the shit I never even heard of, but I was eating that shit anyway. Good time, man. Good food. And after we got full on food and liquor, we hit the dance floor. And, the moves weren't necessarily moving. I mean, I was doing what I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I held it down a little bit. John was holding it down out there. John did his thing. Timmy was doing his thing. And there was a GILF. That means grandma I'd like to have fun with. Or whatever the Asian dude from American Pie said. I don't know. It's one of those.
Chick's a MILF. The hell's that?
Anyway. Got lit. I'm talking about litty titty. You know what I'm saying? I was smashed. I know everybody there was drunk as hell. Good thing I ain't do no damn driving, because I might not have made it back into town. Then after that, we went back to the hotel. We ain't even go out. I don't think anybody had the energy to, man. It was just a crazy weekend, man. Like, we old now, man. Like, when you start hitting a certain point in your 30s and 40s, the energy don't be energy no more. It don't energize like it used to. You feel what I'm saying? So we still had a good fucking time regardless, man. And I know I did. I can speak for myself. And after that, next day, went to see my cousin in Parkland, Florida. Saw my nephew, saw my nieces, saw my peoples. Love that family, one of my favorite families. Shout out to Terry, shout out to Reese, all the kids, especially you, Taraji, especially you. But anyway, had a great time in Florida. I will be coming back soon. Weather was immaculate as well. And then I come back to Baltimore, and we got probably just as beautiful weather here right now. 75 degrees and sunny in Baltimore in early March. Whoever said global warming was a bad thing, man, fuck that. I'm enjoying myself out here. This is my lunch break. But I don't do a whole lot of breaking. But I do a whole lot of taking. Pause.